Yo, what up, YouTube? This your boy Nupe International. And listen, I don't even know if this is a thing or not, but I am very ecstatic about reaching 500 subscribers. I went to sleep last night, probably around 10, and I woke up this morning, and first thing I do is I grab my phone, and this is just routine of mine. I'm pretty sure you guys have your own routines, but mine is first thing I do is I wake up in the morning and I check my phone. I check to see if I got any text messages. And then the next thing that I do is I check to see if I got any new subscribers. Was lo and behold, I have reached 500 subscribers, and I am so excited about that. I don't even know. So I don't know what's more appealing to me than um checking my credit karma and seeing what my credit score is, or checking my YouTube to see how many subscribers I got, you know. um but it feels like I'm, as far as equivalent to credit score, when I synonymously with my YouTube subscriber, I think I at about a seven, no, not even 700. I'm about a 680 right now if we want to put that in credit score and numbers. 500 is good. It's a start, but I got a ways to go, obviously. You know, so I just wanted to thank everybody who I want to thank my 500 subscribers. Obviously, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments that you guys leave. I try my best to get back to all the comments that I do have that people post. My journey has been it's kind of been drawn out. I'm a ex teacher, and those of you that are teachers or know a teacher knows how time consuming it is to be a teacher. I'm no longer a teacher. I said, "F those kids," you know. And I've since then, over the past couple of years, I've really dived in to, well, not even a couple of years, but I would say about the last year, I really dived into being self-employed, which gives me more time. I can make my own hours. It gives me more time to make the content to continue to grow on this YouTube journey. So I am thankful for that. And if you are really serious about doing this, you have to really make the sacrifices. And that's what I did. I jumped out, made the sacrifices. I left teaching behind, and I started my own business. And now I have the time to go on and create my content and edit and do all those great things to continue to build on this journey. One of the things that have held me back is also the lack of consistency. And again, having a 9 to 5 and being disciplined enough to come home and jump right into a video content. And if you have a family, that makes things even more difficult. But just being disciplined and knowing set a set time aside to kind of um, to be just for your content. You know, that's something that I didn't do in the past. I was just kind of all over the place. Sometimes I'll make a video in the morning, sometimes I'll make one in the afternoon, and sometimes I'll make one late at night. And it was kind of like I was throwing stuff against the wall and hoping that it sticks. If you go back and you look at some of my earlier videos, you will see um, some of that amateurism that takes place. And it's all about growing. As your channel continues to grow, you'll continue to grow as a content creator as well. um, Something else that I want to talk about is just the cost. I spent countless of dollars on cameras, on lighting, different microphones, editing softwares, media platforms, just different types of stuff. And I've watched a lot of people's videos, and it it it, it baffles me sometimes when I look at all the money that I spent on equipment, and I'm struggling to try to get views. And then I look at someone who just basically just filmed with their camera, maybe inside their car, some of the same stuff that I was talking about, and they got 500,000 views, so something like that, something, just it just kind of had me to the point where I was getting discouraged, but I had to dust myself off and keep it moving and keep on pushing. And like I say, just all the resources that I put into this thing is feels good to actually now start to see the growth in my channel. The other thing that I would say is it took me a while to really figure out what I wanted my content to be. It's okay to have different ideas and different things that you want to, get off your chest and talk to the people about. But my main thing um, right now is obviously travel. I started traveling to different countries and doing content in different countries. If you look at some of my earlier videos, you will see that I still have some of those videos, and I'll still continue to do those videos when I'm just traveling. But most of my comment right now is basically travel news, cruise news, and different tours and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what my journey has been. I want to say probably half of my subscribers are probably from my earlier videos of traveling to Colombia, traveling to Brazil, DR, different things like that, doing my reviews on Airbnbs and different restaurants overseas, different excursions, different like the Eighth Wonders of the World when I went to Brazil to do the Christ the Redeemer tour, just stuff like that, But I would say the latter half of my 500 subscribers have been strictly about my travel news and cruise news, and I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Those of y'all that stuck with me, that joined in my earlier days, I appreciate you guys sticking with me now during my latter days. And you guys that have been with me, you guys see the growth not only in my channel but the way I present to you guys, and I'm appreciative of that. The next thing I would say is do what comes natural to you. These are my suggestions on how to continue to grow. And listen to me, I only have 500 subscribers. I'm talking to you like I got 500,000 subscribers, but this is just some of the stuff that I've noticed as trying to grow as a creator. Just do what comes natural to you. You know, I think that the viewers and your subscribers want to see the natural you, you know what I mean? So you trying to do something that's not within your characteristics or is not you will soon be exposed as you being phony or you're just putting on for the camera. But me, I try to continue to be who I am and stick to who I am. And I try to mix in and continue to grow with the different content that I do present to you guys. And then lastly, I just want to say I would just want to continue to obviously I want to continue to grow, and I think my focus is even more now to the point that I'm actually seeing my numbers grow as far as my subscribers. I still don't have my hours yet, but you got to crawl before you walk, and I'm damn sure crawling. My knees is bloody, and my back is killing me, but it is what it is. I'll continue to crawl if I have to, but at the end of the day, I just want to continue putting out content. And I want to thank you guys for sticking with me and helping me continue to grow on this channel. All right, so that's enough of me rambling. I'm your boy Nupe International. Continue, stay prayed up. I'm your favorite traveler's favorite traveler, and I'll see y'all in the atrium. Peace.